Hey y'all, can y'all hear me? I am so sorry I'm late. I'm so sorry I'm late. I had to go get these nails done. Please let me know if you are here. I apologize. Do I need to start it over? If y'all hear me, please let me know. Y'all just don't know. I was in the nail shop wanting to go live so bad. So bad. Okay, so there are a few people here. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I just want to check and see because I put it somebody said there's an echo. Where's there an echo at? Where is there an echo at? It may be because you have two computers on. I just want to make sure. Okay. I'm live. I just wanted to make sure I was live on all three of my pages. All right, thanks. My mods are on deck. Okay. Now, I know the live said, let's talk about moving on gracefully. And we are going to talk about moving on gracefully. I don't want y'all to think, hold on, I'm moving around while I'm talking. But I don't want y'all to think that I'm not going to talk about moving on gracefully. But I have to address something, y'all. I have to address something, y'all. I have to address something. So hold on a second. Whew, y'all. Hold on a second. All right. We got to talk. We got to have a conversation. Okay? We got to have a conversation. I got to make sure I'm dressed. I want to come on the camera. All right. Can y'all see me? I had to make sure I put a shirt on and I don't look crazy. Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me? We got to have a conversation, y'all. We got to have a conversation. I know this light is not all that, but y'all already know what I look like, so it is what it is. Yes, thank you. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit the like button. Y'all, I got to have a conversation, y'all. I know this thing is blurry. Hold on, let me see if I can get some better light in here. Oh, Lord. Hold on, let me see if I can get some better light in here. This is crazy, y'all. So we're going to talk about mixed styles first, okay? So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try to be, I'm going to try not to, hey y'all, hey everybody, I forgot to speak. Hello, everyone. Taste of Cupcakes, Clara, Spoken, Tangela, Miss Tanya, Valita, all y'all, all y'all. I don't want to leave out nobody, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Hey, everybody. Y'all know I ain't got number love for you, but I gotta. Ooh, I was sitting in the nail shop like, ooh, y'all was texting me. Y'all was texting me. Hold on, I gotta make a text right quick. Hold on. Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay, so y'all know Mixed Styles had her, I don't know what you call it, interview, tell all, whatever you want to call it. She had it on her YouTube channel, and I guess she may still be going. Okay, do y'all hear me? Yes, woosah. Listen. I can't even see out these glasses. It's so dark. All I see is dark. I don't even know how to make it lighter. I really don't. So it is what it is. I'm going to tell y'all the truth about everything, okay? Because I just feel like I'm going to tell y'all the truth. But to be honest with y'all, and I'm being honest, this on all my 8 grandkids and my 5 kids, okay? Including them bonus kids, you know what I mean? My 5 kids total. There is nothing to tell, okay? There is nothing to tell. And I am not trying to say Briana, taking up for Briana, and none of that. There is nothing to tell. Somebody, I said I should get a ring light. I actually have a ring light. Let me go get it, y'all. Hold on. I would call my husband. Hold on one second. Let me go get the ring light. This is crazy. Just straight ass crazy. This girl act like she got some shit to tell. There's nothing to freaking tell. There is freaking nothing to tell, babe. I need this ring right.
Like wrong.
No, it's dark, so I just want to make sure this light come on. All right. You need anything from me before I start this? Okay, thanks. Y'all, let me plug up this ring light. Give me a minute, y'all, please. Child, tell you these people, they're gonna learn today. They're gonna learn today. They gonna learn today. They gonna learn today. They gonna learn today. They're gonna learn today. All right, so let me see if this ring light helps. All right. All right, is that better? Can y'all see me? I have a ring light, okay? Is that better? All right, listen. When I tell y'all there is nothing to tell, I mean that, okay? Briana has never told us to do anything illegal. I am going to tell y'all the truth, okay? Listen, I don't even know if y'all care or y'all don't care, but I just want to put it out there. Mixed Style started the group. She didn't even know Briana, okay? And the reason why I know this is because me, Terry, and Samara, and I'm sure they in here, we were, and another young lady, which her name is, she might be in here, Jazz. We were on Messenger talking to each other all the time in support of Briana, okay? I'm not really reading the messages right now. I just want to put this out first, and then I'll read y'all comments, okay? But y'all can talk amongst each other if you want to. But we were going to start a support group for Briana, but then all of a sudden Mixed Styles did, right? Because she was on Yana's live or something like that, Ayana live, and she came up with the idea of starting the group. When Mixed Styles started the group, we were happy. We was like, yay, you know, that's what's up. That's what's up. We were like, we're so glad someone started a support group for Briana, okay? Let me bring this little microphone around here so y'all can really hear me. So we were happy. The support group was, at first, it was called Boycott La Truth or whatever. I didn't even like the name from the get-go. And I just heard some young lady, I think it's Harmony Speaks, on the stand that said that, or somebody, whoever said it, I don't know, but somebody said that they were in the group undercover and they saw me going hard. That's funny, because any of y'all that was in that group know that I was the one saying, we're not trying to stop this man from eating. We're not trying to hurt him. We're not trying to cause him to lose money. That was me. That was me, y'all. You know, Amora. Yeah, you know, because I use my real name in the group. Okay, I use my real name, Amora Latrice, in the group. Somebody said your live froze. Which one froze? Which one froze? Can y'all still see me? Can y'all still see me? Let me know if y'all can still see me, because I don't want to waste my breath. Oh, somebody said you good on YouTube. Okay. So listen, I was the one in there saying, we're not trying to stop him from eating. We're not trying to stop him from working. We just want, you know, we just really wanted them to move on. You know what I'm saying? Now, we did joke the truth every now and again, right? We joked him, you know, because, you know, he was doing the most. He started off doing like, you know, trying to do reenactments with the tote, you know, call himself being funny and stuff like that or whatever. So we joked with him. We picked with him. But I wasn't even in the group long. They kicked me out. Mixed Styles kicked me out when her and Ishay got into it for whatever the reason. I was blindsided by the whole thing. But Ishay sent me a message saying, I would like for you to be my moderator, blah, blah, blah. We noticed that you are always positive in the group, and so we want you to be the moderator. That's what she said to me. Okay. So she sent me the link to be the moderator. I accepted. Mixed Styles found out and kicked me out of the group just like that without asking me no question. She sent me a screenshot of seeing that I was the moderator and blocked me. Okay. That was it. Right. And I ain't talked to Mixed Styles in a long time since then. However, I do have to say this. When Mixed Styles found out that Ishay made a group, she said, and I could get you the proof. I just have to ask the young lady, can I share it? Okay. She said, if Briana joined Ishay's group, I'm going to talk. Okay. I don't even know what talk meant because I don't know what she had on Briana. That part I don't know. It appears that she didn't have shit, because if she had something, she would be releasing it on YouTube right now. The girl don't have nothing. Please understand when I tell you this. Mixed Styles got upset because Briana put her on pause. The reason why Briana put her on pause is because, one, Mixed Styles became a little obsessive. And what I mean by that is, if Briana would go live on Instagram, any of these, I don't know Instagram, okay, but maybe TikTok or what are these, but I know Instagram, okay, she would say things like, oh, you're not going to say anything to me? I just saw you speak to Amora. You gave Amora a shout out. Oh, I see you gave this person a shout out. You're not speaking to me. Okay, that becomes weird after a while. You understand what I'm saying? Even with me, if I went live and you guys were trying to get my attention, if for whatever the reason y'all weren't able to get my attention, and all of a sudden you start saying that type of stuff to me and then start texting, oh, you're not going to say nothing to me? You said something to her, but you ain't going to say nothing to me? Yeah, I'm going to think you're weird. Huh. I ain't even going to lie. I'm going to think you're weird. I'm going to think something is up with you. Okay? Can y'all hear me? Yep, she doesn't have anything. Oh, yeah, Kimberly, I see it. She don't have nothing. And then let me just go back. Because for some reason, these LaTruth supporters think that Briana and I, this is so funny, did illegal things, that we have committed crimes. They really think that people know, hey, Jazz, do you even want to get involved? Tell me yes or no. If you don't, then we won't get you involved. But if you want to get involved, you let me know so we can drop some receipts, okay? But at any rate, and I'm gonna look for your response before I say what I was gonna say. But anyway, they act like me and Briana did illegal things. They act like Briana told us to do illegal things. Briana never told us to do nothing illegal, y'all. Nothing illegal. And even about the picture, because I gotta mention that. I have to mention that, okay? She said that Mixed Out said something about Briana wanted them to lie about the picture. That is a bold-faced lie. That, let me look into the camera. That is a lie, okay? When the picture situation first came out, Ishay is the one that brought it to our attention. We didn't know anything about it, right? Briana had never mentioned it to us. Ishay is the one that mentioned it to us. Ishay wanted her in trouble because Briana had left Ishay group. What y'all don't understand is, once in Ishay, it's kind of confusing. In Ishay group, everything was positive. In Mixed Styles group, they started getting messy, okay? Apparently, I wasn't in there when this happened. Briana didn't want no parts of it. Briana wanted to be done with the messiness, okay? Because some of Briana's supporters was doing the most. That was getting into it with other supporters of LaTruth, talking about people, kids, okay? Calling people jobs. Briana didn't have nothing to do with that. That was a sprinkle of supporters. And I'm just going to say one that I know of for sure. Well, two. One is the one that did the calling of the job, and the other one did the talking about the kids. But they both have already came out and said, apologize, and they allegedly they made up with each other, okay? So the fact that they think that Mixed Styles has anything on Briana is so funny. And if they think for one moment that she have anything on me, y'all, I promise y'all, anything under the sun, my life depending on it. This girl, I have not done anything illegal. This girl has absolutely nothing on me. They said she said something about I better get on my hands and knees. Now I'm gonna start cussing, okay? So I'm about to start cussing. I'm warning you. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to exit the room if you don't want to hear me cuss, because I'm about to start cussing. But I just gave you a warning. Let me drink some water. It's 2:58 in here. You don't want to hear Amora Latrice cuss. please exit the room because I'm about to start cussing. I just want you to know that. Okay, let me drink some water. Water is good for your skin. I told y'all that before. Okay, listen. It looked like nobody exit, so I guess y'all okay. Don't get mad at me because I'm about to cuss. This chick Mixed Style said Amore better. Well, she called me Nate, whatever, y'all. But I'm just gonna say Amore. She said Amore better get on her hands and knees, and she showed some lawyer number. Said she better get on her hands and knees and pray. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Listen, that bitch don't have shit on me. She can call 15 lawyers. I don't give a freaking care, okay? Mixed Styles with your homeless ass, okay? Yes, I'm talking about you now. With your homeless ass. She's doing this for cash apps. So apparently, so she can get a room for the night or the weekend or whatever the hell. You have absolutely nothing on me. What in the hell do you mean? You go, I better get on my hands and knees and pray. I'm gonna get on my hands and knees and pray regardless. But for you, Mixed Styles, you know you done made that shit up. You have really made that shit up. Thank you. Thank you, Anita. Appreciate you. Anita said cuss. No, I'm just kidding. If you think for one moment I am afraid of you of all people, you don't even know me, Mixed Styles. You don't know me at all. And you said I need to get on my hands and knees and pray. Please tell me, what do I need to get on my hands and knees and pray about? Please tell me that. Please tell me that. Girl, you don't know me. No one. And then let me tell you this, because I got to be honest. This chick, let me see if I can pull it up while you playing. This chick had the nerve to say, went over there and said she never doxed nobody. She never called no hospital. She never did any of that stuff, right? Doxing, I don't know. I don't know who was releasing emails and houses and that type of stuff, okay? And look, when has looking up somebody's address been doxing? The only thing that Mixed Styles can say that Briana did is said, help me get the addresses. And I don't even know this. I'm only going off of what Mixed Styles saying. Help me get the address of these individuals so I can send a cease and desist. How is that a crime? How is that a crime? Help me get the addresses of these individuals. How is that doxing? But what Mixed Style is not telling is Mixed Styles sent me a message, and I'm trying to see if I can pull it up, right? Sent me a message in my inbox one day out of the blue. Out of the blue, not that I asked her for it, okay? She sends me a message out of the blue and says, the truth is about to be finished tomorrow. I said, finished? What do you mean by finished? She said, it's about to be over for the truth. It's about to be over. I said, what do you mean over? Because I'm trying to figure out, like, what y'all got on this man, right? She said, oh, girl, it's about to be over, right? I said, well, tell me what you're talking about. She said, I can't tell you yet. I can't tell you yet. I said, well, give me a hint. Give me a hint. So I guess she got anxious and said, okay, I'm going to tell you. She sends me this video of Ashley Gatton talking to the nurse about whether or not he had cancer or not. Soon as I saw that video, y'all, as soon as it was actually not a video, it was a recording, okay? Soon as I heard the recording, I said, this it? This is what's supposed to finish him? This ain't gonna work. She said, yes, it is. I said, no, it's not. She said, yes, it is. This gonna do it right here because he didn't really have hernia surgery, and the nurse said that he don't have cancer. I said, that's not what the nurse said. I said, this is nothing. She said, well, we just gonna see. And I said, well, I mean, I ain't trying to like be the damper of bad news, but this is not going to end him. And maybe because I'm more mature, maybe because I don't know, but I listened to it and immediately said, this ain't gonna do nothing. It was nothing. She said, this about to ruin him. He gonna be finished after tomorrow. He gonna be finished. I'm telling you, when I listened to the recording of her asking the nurse, trying to get the nurse to tell her whether or not he had cancer, I told her immediately, this ain't gonna do it. This ain't gonna work. This not gonna work. Okay. Well, we gonna see. That's what she said. Well, we gonna see. We gonna see. They report my live. Well, they just gonna have to report on, baby. They just gonna have to report on. So if y'all want, go over to YouTube then so you can hear me better, because they try to report me on YouTube and YouTube said, bye, child. We ain't taking nothing down. Okay. So anyway, let me finish. So they put the recording out the next day and thought it was about to do damage, and it didn't really do nothing, y'all. But I already knew that. I knew that already. I knew it wasn't going to do shit, and it didn't do shit. Okay. I knew that. Now, carry on. They kept trying to push it, and Mixed Styles kept saying, stop watching his videos. Don't watch his videos. We're boycotting him. Stop going to his page. Stop going to his page. But believe it or not, when I was going to his page, I was going to his page saying, and he can verify this before he blocked me, you need to be praying, trying to get your wife back. Forget these people. Try to get your wife back. Get your family back. Get your family back. Try to get your family back. That's what I kept saying, okay? But let me tell you what made him block me. After he kept on, making skits and talking about her, I said, you know what you just did? You just fumbled your family. You just fumbled your whole family. He didn't like it, and he blocked me, okay? He blocked me. Since he blocked me, I have never been able to comment on any of his stuff again, and I don't. He don't like pages commenting, so even though I may be able to see it, if you a page, like I have a page, you can't comment. When he blocked my main profile, because that's the only profile that I have, right? I have a profile, and then I have, I got another fake profile, but anyway, but he blocked that one too. Or I don't know if he blocked that one. But anyway, I can't comment on his stuff, y'all. So when he blocked me for saying you fumbled your whole family, I've been blocked. I see. I can't comment on his stuff, okay? And the page that I do have, I don't know if I'm blocked on that one or not, because I hardly ever use it. Anyway, not the page, but the profile. Only thing I'm trying to say to y'all about the Mixed Styles thing, and then I'm going to move on from that, and I'm going to read some of y'all comments, is trust me. Please trust me. I know they over there on the other side calling me a big liar. They calling me a habitual liar. They say I lie, which I don't understand why. Because I'm not saying I never lie, but everything that I'm telling y'all is true, okay? I see y'all saying they reporting my live. Let them report on, okay? Somebody said, why report lies if they're saying you're lying anyway? Exactly, Tangela, okay? Trust me when I tell y'all, there is nothing for Mixed Styles to reveal. These people are over there thinking that they about to get this, I don't know, this bombshell. She is doing it for cash apps, y'all. She has nothing. She said that I lied and said that the text message between her and Bree was not real. That is not true. I didn't say that. What I said was everybody know that her and Mixed Styles were friends, okay? Everybody know that they communicated. So how am I saying the text message between her and Briana are fake? Never said they was fake. Never said they was fake. I said everybody know that they were friends, okay? They said, why Nate going so hard? Why she going so hard? Is she paying her? Here go Baconator. Yeah, she paying her more. Y'all, I'm sure y'all already know this, but let me tell you again. Briana is not paying me. Somebody said she paying her. What they say? She paying her, and somebody said, oh, she wants to be Briana. She trying to live out her young life through Briana. I wouldn't want to be 31 years old no more. With the knowledge and the wisdom that I have at 50, I love my 50-year-old life, okay? Y'all know I've never been afraid to tell y'all my age. When I turn 51, I'm going to let y'all know that too. I love where I am more mentally and intellectually than anything else. So me trying to live out my life through Briana, that's a damn lie. These people are, These people want to paint Briana out to be this big ass liar so bad that they started trying to feed Mick shit, right? They started trying to feed her stuff saying, well, what about when this happened? And well, what about when that happened? And didn't she say this? And didn't she say that? Mix don't have the answer, y'all. Y'all are wasting y'all effing time talking to her. Mix don't know nothing. There is nothing to know. Listen, even if, let's just say if I get mad at Briana in the next 5 minutes, there is nothing for me to tell. What am I going to say? She went and robbed a bank or something? Y'all, what they trying to do is, and Mix Styles knows this. She knows this. Briana wanted the drama to stop. I will say that in front of a lawyer and 15 judges, okay? And this is the honest God truth. Briana wanted the drama to stop. She didn't want people coming back telling her what Robert was doing. She even put it out on her own platform. Briana is really an open book. I hate to say that, but she's an open book. She would tell you how she feel. If you can tell if she's upset, you can tell if she's happy, you can tell if she's sad. She's a freaking open book. She ain't hiding no deadly secrets. She never wanted the head of her husband. And it's so funny because they're asking, what is her motive? Why is she trying to ruin LaTruth? Briana, her goal was never to ruin LaTruth. Believe it or not, it was never her goal to ruin him. Her goal was to get him to take some type of accountability for what he's done to her. That was the goal, to get him to take some type of accountability. But what she needs to realize is that what type of person she's dealing with, unfortunately, this man will never take accountability. And I hope and pray that Briana knows that now. I hope and pray that Briana knows that LaTruth will never take accountability, okay? They can sit here and say she lied about this, she lied about that, she lied about it's going to be 90 degrees when it was 103 degrees or whatever the case may be. But what they cannot do is say that Briana has done things illegally outside of sending the picture to a group of friends, right? And Mick Styles and Ishay was on the same damn text, right? Not saying that that was right. She's already admitted that she did it, okay? But as far as saying that she did anything else that was illegal, she has not. Her posting messages from the child app, the visitation app, is not illegal. That's her business. They even think that her posting the tax records was illegal. It was her tax records. It was her tax records. They were jointly, right? So let's just say if my husband and I get into an argument, but we filed a joint tax, and this is out of her mouth and his. It was a joint tax return. But on a joint tax return, you have your stuff and you have his stuff. It's still their tax return. She showed their tax return. How is that illegal? How is that illegal? Okay. They want to try to put this stuff in. They want to try to intimidate her. Let me tell you, Sage of the City is funny as crap. Sage of the City was like, I'm over here only because I want to know the criminal shit that Nate and Briana did. Sage in the City. Let me get a little closer. Sage and the City. Sage and the Shitty. You will not get information of no criminal activities. Somebody say drop the link. Who am I dropping the link for? Who am I dropping the link for? I'm talking right now. Who am I dropping the link for? Who am I dropping the link for? I dropped it. What Sage and the Shitty needs to know is you will never get any information on me that I did some illegal activities. Never. No matter how much you want it, you will end up dying of old age. You know I got to say that, right? Before you ever get any information that I did something illegal. I am so sorry to hurt your freaking feelings, okay? And I don't care about them saying my lips are ashy. They can kiss my ashy ass, okay? Because I'm sure that's ashy too, okay? Whatever. So, you will never get anything that I did something illegal. And they say, she's the ringleader. She's over there doing this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 blah. Are you guys kidding me right now? Who is this trying to come up here? Anyway, first of all, I love my freedom too much. And I love to talk shit to y'all. So why would I do something to jeopardize my freedom to talk shit to piss you guys off? Okay? I'm going to stay free so I can make sure I stay out here and talk shit to you guys, but also, right? Also allow people to come on my panel and talk about their toxic ass relationships that they moved from and now living a better life, okay? I love my freedom and I love hearing you guys' stories. So I'm not going to do anything illegal. So if that's what you're waiting for, I'm going to get a little closer and tell you, you will die from old age before you get anything criminally on me, okay? Contact the freaking mayor, the congressman, the government, the governor, the president, the vice president. You might as well call God because that's the only way you're going to get something on me. You might as well call on God. Call God because God is the only way, the only person that's going to stop me. Y'all are sick, sad, and delusional at this point. Y'all want something illegal on Briana and myself and probably all the rest of our supporters so freaking bad that you're going to end up dying. You're going to end up straight dying from old age waiting on it, okay? I'm just letting you know. Y'all are sick. Y'all want this homeless chick that need money right about now, right? You want this homeless girl that got mad. Because Briana pulled back. And the only reason why Briana pulled back was for a couple of reasons. One, because she wanted to be done with the shit. One. Two, because you was acting kind of delusional. Who text people and be like, why you not talking to me? Why you not saying nothing to me? Why you not answering my phone? Why are you just one texting me? Why you didn't give me a shout out? Why you talking to Amore and you're not talking to me? Why you talking to Ashley and you're not talking to me? Why you didn't say good morning to me? Like you are a child. Oh, excuse me. You are a child. Hopefully, I'm going to say this. I'm older than she is. So I'm going to give myself some credit and say at 50 years old, if I did something like that, Briana should cuss me the F out, okay? But Mixed Styles, you wanted to be Briana's best friend. Briana probably called you best friend. I don't know nothing about that. I don't have nothing to do with y'all relationship, but I did tell her what you said what you said about Ishay, that if she joined Ishay group, that you was going to reveal something. And I don't know what you were supposed to reveal, but yeah, you was a snake. You and Ishay was both a snake. So y'all should be best friends. Y'all was both homeless. Ishay was begging for cash apps too. Y'all both homeless. So this is what I suggest. I suggest Mixed Styles. You call up Ishay on the phone and y'all go find a place together. Why don't y'all go trailer shopping together? Okay? So that you guys will not be sleeping in your car with your dogs and your kids. Why don't y'all call each other up? Okay? Do that. I'm going to let you up in a minute, Monique, but I got to read something, okay? Now, unless you guys, hold on one second. You got something to say about Ishay and what's the girl name?
I got something to say about Mixed Styles.
Okay, say something about Mixed Styles.
Okay, Mixed Styles, a while back when both of the groups had started, I had joined both of the groups, but I really didn't. I thought the groups just positive. I thought they was a positive group that was supporting Briana. So I joined both groups. So I think it was you that I was inboxing, asking like different little questions about the group.
Oh, I am serious, Aisha. I'm very much serious, Aisha. I'm very much serious.
But so this particular day, I had inboxed No, Big Style had inboxed me when all the stuff started going on about the groups. And so she must have
Don't
noticed that
block
I was
her.
in one of the groups. So
Go ahead. I'm
she
sorry.
inboxed me. I'm
Who
sorry.
did?
So she inboxed me and she asked, she was
Uh-huh.
like, "Hey, are you a part of that other group?" And our other Brianna group, I was like, "Yeah, I am." I said, "What's the problem?" She said, "Well, can you be a spy for me? Can you go over there and see if anybody using my stuff or whatever?" I told her, "No, I don't do stuff like that." And I said, "Well, baby, I'm behind the biz. I'm at the doctor's office," which I was lying. I just didn't want to conversate with her. Because then the two time a person asked you to spy for them, I knew something went right with her. So after all that took place, I didn't ask anybody anything else because I didn't trust none of them girls. Because she
Well,
inboxed me asking me to spy on Brianna and the group. And I
that's
still have
crazy.
that inbox. So
Well, she
I've been said mixed styles were no good, but I just didn't know her.
well, I was out of the group when all the, I guess, the allegedly bad stuff started supposed to happen or whatever, about the talking about the kids and stuff like that. I wasn't in the group when they started talking about no kids. I heard about it, but I wasn't in the group
But
because I
after
wouldn't have
that,
never allowed anybody to drag somebody's children. You understand what
yeah,
I'm
because
saying?
after that, I had got out both of the groups. After she inboxed me, I got out both of the groups because I didn't know what was going on. Because I was
Well,
only there to support Brianna.
I got out of Ishay group when we was on a Zoom call, and I'm sure y'all have heard this conversation before. We was on a Zoom call and we were talking about, we started out dogging out Robert. We started talking about Robert. Brianna was not on, somebody said Mix kicked me out with the more. That's funny. But Brianna was not on the Zoom call, but we was dogging out Robert, just saying different things or whatever. It was a Zoom. It wasn't in the group. And Ishay was like, well, he's small. Or, we started talking about the size of his, what. And she was like, I have a picture of it. We was like, you lying. She was like, no, I have a picture. We was like, yeah, right. Let us see. And she let us see the picture. She literally held up the picture and we was like, yeah, that part. So anyway, she let us see the picture. But what got us is when she said, hey, y'all, I'm thinking about calling the police. I think she said, the Swanee police. No, Swanee. It's Swanee. Swanee. Some police station in Atlanta, right? She said, I'm thinking about calling whatever police station tomorrow. I may be saying the word wrong, whatever. Police department tomorrow. And I said, for what? She said, to report to let them know that Brianna shared her husband's nude. I was like, what?
Wow.
Call the police? I said, call the police for what? And she was like, to let them know that I said, it ain't that serious. Are you sick? I couldn't believe it, right? So the very next day, you can ask them this too. The very next day, okay, somebody said it's Swanee. Okay. The very next day, I text two or three, maybe two of the girls that was in there and said, hey, y'all, maybe three, whatever. I said, I feel uneasy about what somebody said, was his picture blurred out? Hell no, it wasn't blurred out. That's why. He know I know that. Oh my God, let me stop. I know what he's working with. Okay. Anyway, that's why I know. Let me stop. Get it together. Get it together, girl. Get it together. No, that's why he don't like me. Anyway, let me get back on. So I texted two individuals. It may have been three people, but I know two for sure, and said, I'm feeling, I don't know these exact words, but I think I said something. They can probably, and both of them in here. I said, I'm feeling some type of way about the Zoom call, about the conversation, about Ishay saying that she wanted to contact the police on Briana. I said, that's
Wow.
not loyalty and that's not a friendship. Okay. I said, I'm not cool with that. That's not how my loyalty is set up. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe I'm
Yeah.
cut from a different cloth. I don't know. But if I'm loyal to you, I'm loyal to you. Okay. Just because I get mad at you don't mean I'm about to put you in jail. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I may cut
Okay.
you off. I may block you. I may not talk to you, but I ain't about to put you in jail. If we was once friends, the only time I'm gonna put you in jail if you threatening my life or one of my kids' life. Do you understand what I'm saying? But just
Yeah.
because we fell out and don't talk no more, I'm not about to try to get you in trouble. Yeah, that part. Tell them, Sam.
But see, I thought I didn't know any of these women. I just thought it was just a support group for Bree. I'm joining just like a lot of other people's supporters are joining. My thing was when you inboxed me, I knew you was sneaky then. So I politely excused myself away from you. And she kept asking me is a question that like I'm gonna answer her question. I'm not gonna answer your question because you ain't no good. But because I didn't really know, you know what I'm saying, know anybody, I was like, oh well, I ain't gonna say nothing to nobody. I just hope Brie get her stuff away from that girl. But I thought they was like close, like family close. I didn't understand that she wasn't really like close with Brie. I didn't know she was like an internet stalker. But my thing is, I felt like when I found out about a lot of these girls, they started attaching themselves to Bree. I started saying a lot of these girls were attaching themselves to Bree for money,
Well, they
and
may
that's
have.
it. They was never loyal to Bree. Only person I can say that was loyal to Brianna was you. And I noticed
Yeah.
that from beginning. That's why I said God is using you. I said they are so threatened by you. So I
There's
continue to
other people
follow
that's
you.
there's other
I
people that's
continue to
loyal to
follow you.
Brianna as well. There's
Yeah,
a lot of people that's loyal to Bree, but there's some Lees
yeah,
that
and
was in the in the team Bree, what they were trying to call it, that
yeah,
had bad
and I
intentions.
didn't like that. I didn't like
And
that at all.
Ishay
So
was one of them. Ishay was one of them. Ishay tried to uh, get a page, like a page. We was in a group and she wanted to get a page, and she wanted that page because she wanted to make money off of that page. But that's neither here or there. The thing
yeah,
about it
but
is,
my thing is this all I had to say. I didn't I'm
mhm,
telling you on my right hand up to the father himself, I did not trust that girl mixed style. I did not trust that snake, but I didn't say anything. I removed myself from that girl. I blocked her from contacting me on Messenger. But I just removed myself out of the group. So when you came aboard, I was like, okay, I like her. So I'm gonna continue to follow her because I feel like she's really supporting Bree. So I'm gonna click with the person that's supporting Bree because I ain't got time for nobody like her. And when I started seeing everything else, I was like, oh man, I was right about that girl.
yes. So Ishay played on our sympathy, and the fact that we are good people. She told us that somebody, but I've told this story before about the cash apps, and she went on Joppy Line saying that we never get sent her no money, right? Girl crazy. But the thing about it is, the thing about it is, I really believe that Robert supporters think that they're gonna get something out of not Isha, I'm sorry, out of
Mixed
Mixed
styles,
Out. The only thing
and
they're
she's
gonna find
playing them.
out, the only
She's
thing they're gonna
playing
find out
them.
is what they already know, and that is Han Brianna had a somewhat of a internet friendship,
And that's
text
it.
message friendship. That's it. That's
That's
it.
it.
And no
But
one has never denied that. She said that Brianna denied that. Brianna didn't deny that. Brianna has said fake receipts, this, that, and the other, but she never said the girl name. How does she even know who she's talking about?
my thing is, Brenda did right. Do what you got to do, baby. If you got something on me, do what you got to do. Because if
That's
she
right.
had
Brianna
something
said
on
that.
Bree, she would have already put it out there. She's
She
baby. She
has
knew
nothing,
exactly
and
how to put it.
that's what I don't understand why people don't get it. The girl don't have nothing on Brianna. She has nothing. Brianna didn't tell us to do anything illegal.
My
And then
thing
somebody said,
is,
"Oh," and then one other thing I'm gonna address about this, and then I'm gonna move on to what I
yeah,
want to talk about. But you remind me of my grandmother, rest her soul. And I really think you believe Bree, but she is lying to you. And I don't believe Robert all the way, but you would go to war just like my grandmother. Well, Danielle, well, hey, honey, hey, sugar girl, I must be your grandmama then, girl, child. You must have a good ass grandmama, child.
Baby, you
You
must
must
got
have
a
a
fine
good
grandmama because you look good to be
ass.
anybody grandmama.
Thank you,
What they
child. She
mad
said, I
about?
remind her of, honey, child, I must be your grandmama, child, but don't ask me for some money because grandma ain't got it today, girl. Grandma ain't got it, Miss Danielle. So you can believe whatever you want to believe, okay?
But I'm gonna step down. But
And
I
you
just
can
want to say
support
this
who
to
you
you,
want to
Amora.
support.
You continue to support Bree, girl. We loving it. We love you. We
I
support
am going to
you.
support Bree. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. They choose to believe Robert for a reason. I choose to believe Briana
Baby.
for a reason. They can believe what they want. I believe what I want. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
They can
That's it.
call me
That's all.
grandmama. They can call the girl said last night ain't got no eyebrows. I damn sure don't. But I'm gonna get some, boo. I'm gonna get some, boo. Sister ain't got nothing now, but that doesn't bother me. What they don't understand, once they turn 50, they gonna really see shit like that don't bother me. I got a husband. What y'all got?
Period.
Y'all got
Point blank.
eyebrows. You got eyebrows, but what your eyebrows doing for you? What is your eyebrows doing for you, boo? But I'm gonna get me some eyebrows, girl. It don't even matter. You can call me anything, but one thing you can't call me is rotten teeth. You can't say I got dirty, crooked teeth, honey child. But you can say
Okay.
you. I don't care what they call me. I heard, girl, everything. It don't matter. Do they really think that I just not heard this now at my 50 years? You don't think that I done heard shit my whole damn life? You got to be kidding me. No one gives a fuck. Excuse my language, but whatever.
Because they think by calling you all these names that's gonna intimidate you. But baby, they are so intimidated by you, baby. And I'm loving it.
Child, let me tell you, when I bend over and get what I need to get at night from my husband, that's all I need, okay?
Okay, I don't drop the mic, baby.
They ain't giving me what I need. They ain't supplying me with the good D, okay?
Okay.
So I'm
When I
good,
tell
okay?
you,
She said I remind her of her grandmama. Well, honey, baby, that's good, child. That's good,
but
child.
we loving it. We supporting positivity. We supporting Bree all the way. And I'm on the live all the time. But I just want to say that about mixed styles. I did not trust that girl.
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna tell you, it's just so funny. I hope mixed styles. You know what, mixed styles? Let me tell you something, sweetheart. I hope they sent you. Let me put my cash app up while you playing. Where my cash app at? Hold on. Where is it at? I hope they sent you. Hold on. Let me change it, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I hope they sent you a lot of money tonight to get you a room at the Red Roof Inn. What happened to Monique? She left. I hope they sent you enough cash app tonight for you to get a room at the Red Roof Inn, my sister. Okay? I hope that you got enough money to get you a room, girl. I say milk them, child. Do another tell-all, child. Milk them, girl. Get they damn money mix. Okay? Get that money mix. Come out with a tell them you gonna next time you're gonna have a mix tape. Tell them you're gonna sing it from the top of the mountain because I look at it like this. If them fools over there want dirt so bad on Briana that they think that they're gonna get it, girl, get them again, honey. I'm sure you got enough money for the weekend to get you through the weekend. Girl, I would do one every 2 weeks. I would do a tell-all on Briana, okay? Get that money mix. Girl, do your thing. Do your thing. Girl, waste all they time, okay? Waste all they time. Get it, girl. Get that money, child. Now, Mix got them real good, child, because they really thought they was about to get something. And then they're like, oh, did she really tell you that John L. Dug up his nose and put a booger on you? Who gives a shit? My husband then turned around and farted on me before and put the cover over my damn head. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Okay, all right. My lips might be a little ashy. Hold on, I'm gonna do something to my lips. Thank you, girl, child. Now that's what I'm talking about, honey. Thank you, Lavette. Thank you, honey, and somebody else. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna get up and get some chapstick in a minute. But you know what I am? I just got comfortable too. Dang, y'all think if I call him, he gonna bring me some chapstick? He'll be like, "What you calling me for?" But listen, in relationships, things are gonna happen that may gross you out. I remember the first, and I listen, whatever. Call me. Can y'all hear me? Oh, I hit the thing. I remember the first time my husband passed gas in front of me. He tried to say that it was a bag bust. He said the bag bust or something like that. I said, there wasn't no bag bust. That was you. He said, no. I stepped on the bag. It bust or whatever. I said, well, why it stank then? Well, why does it stink? You understand what I'm saying? So the thing about it is they thinking, oh, she got upset with John L because he dug up his nose and y'all think that's supposed to break people up? Y'all think that she's supposed to stay with somebody that call her a bitch and say suck my D, but she's supposed to leave a guy because he dug up his nose and put a booger on her. Thank y'all, honey. I appreciate it. Shayna, I appreciate y'all. Somebody said, what grown man put boogers on people? Child, honey, and if you was in a relationship, actually, I'm sure you and your grown man to do a whole lot of shit. Now, would I want him to put a booger on me? No, but will my husband act like he gonna put a booger on me? Yep. So he'll act like it and run and tell that. Run and tell that. We had our great niece over today, and he changed her diaper, and he act like he was gonna throw it at me, and I act like I was about to have a whole cow. Y'all need to live a little bit. Y'all need to live a little bit, and y'all need to stay the fuck up out their business. How about that? Who gives a fuck? If she's still with him, she stayed with him for a reason. Y'all crazy as hell. Find you a man so he can wipe a booger on you. How about that? Find you a man so he can pass gas on you. Okay? Find you a man that's going to pass gas and put covers over your head. You're going to suffocate. The picture on my Cash App is me with my hair like this, but it's a little bit shorter, and it says travel with me or more. Okay? I'm going to put some Vaseline on my lips in a minute because they said with her ashy lips, with her black ashy ass lips. I don't care at all. Okay? But I do have something for y'all. I wasn't even supposed to come over here today and talk about that. But I was like, this girl, her and her tell-all interview and shit like that. It's so funny to me. She did that for Cash Apps, and I don't blame her not one damn bit, girl. Get that damn Red Roof Inn money up for the weekend. She played them. Anybody can play them. They like a bunch of Trump supporters. Anybody can play they dumb asses. That's so funny to me. Play them, girl. Play all them hoes. Play them hoes. I don't even care, Mix. Play them hoes. They dumb. Play them, child. Take all their money. Take it all, okay? Take all their money. Somebody said these so-called grown women in the comments name calling. Child, they can call me any name in the book. They manless, honey. They manless. Don't delete them, child. They manless. Let them stay right on up in here. Somebody said, what's your Cash App again? Let me give it to you. It's $ my first name, which is AMOIRA. That's it right there. I just posted it. They can call me whatever they want to call me, honey. The Truth that made a whole page on Facebook about me. Child, I don't care. I don't even care. They was like, strike them. Fuck them is what I said. Somebody said strike them, and I said fuck them. I don't even care. I don't care, child. What they say about me don't make me shit. And when you get my age, I guarantee you that's how you gonna feel. What's bothering me is the ignorance when it comes to domestic violence. Child, they dumb. Child, that's called dummy. That's being dumb. Let's just be honest. They think being called a B and all this other stuff is not domestic violence. They think dragging is not domestic violence. They think pushing and shoving is not domestic violence. They think they think that shit normal because Cheeseburger said, or Baconator, double Baconator, triple Baconator said her mama and her daddy still cuss each other out, and they've been married for 50 some years. So hey, if that's what they used to, then go right ahead. Okay, I don't want to be married 50 years and me and my husband cussing each other out. Well, now we can cuss each other out, but the name calling is not gonna happen. Okay. Thank y'all. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, Andrea. But I got some jokes, y'all. Somebody said it's verbal, mental, and emotional abuse. That's right. But some people don't realize that. She said you big mad because you speaking on it. Well, Ashley, child, you look a hot ass mess. So how about that, child? Take that wig off, child. But anyway, let me I got some jokes, y'all. I gotta say this because it's funny. All right. So for you nosy mother freakers that's in here trying to get some tea, y'all can exit because I'm about to say jokes to my people. I'm gonna give y'all a minute to get the hell on because this ain't about y'all no more. This for my people. We gonna crack some jokes. Thank you, Monique. Appreciate you, baby girl. Girl, Ashley, go on, child. Go on up out of here. I'm about to crack jokes with my people. It's 322 of y'all in here. I'm sure 100 of y'all in here can kiss my ashy ass. So you can move right along. Go on. I'm going to let you go on out. I'm going to give you a minute to get on up out of here. Thank y'all. Thank you, Carmen. Appreciate that. Looking like a zombie. They make my ass itch too, girl. They can kiss my ass for all I care. They mad because they can't get the governor or the congressman to take my damn check. You sorry pieces of shit. You ain't gonna get it. Nah, and boo, boo. You ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna get it. Don't let me start playing some damn music and dance on you hoes. Somebody said you don't have an ass for me to kiss. Well, child, kiss your own ass then. Turn around and kiss your own ass, girl. Turn around and kiss your own ass, girl. How about that? All right. Have the haters exit the room yet? Have them haters exit the room yet? Because I want to laugh, y'all. Them hoes. For real. Forget the rest of them hoes. Thank you, Don. Appreciate y'all. Y'all showing us the love on a Friday night. How do you women promote his behavior? They came from... Yeah, they did come from pre-com. And was told that too, LaShondra. They mama told them. Or they daddy told them they came from pre-com. That's exactly what happened. Well, anyway, I got something funny, y'all. I just wrote this because it's funny. And you know we love to laugh over here, honey. All right, let me start, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, y'all. This is for the haters on the other side. All right, Ashley, if you don't sit the fuck down and be quiet, we're going to have to delete you. I'm just letting you know. You got one more time to say some weird ass shit and your ass going to be the hell up out of here. I'm just letting you know. I'm letting you know. So sit down, shut the fuck up. I know you want it. You want to hear my voice. If not, exit stage fucking left. Period. Say something else and you out of here. Okay? Moderators, if Ashley say something else, get her fat wig wearing ass up out of here. All right, here we go. So, I don't know if y'all know that there's a Baconator across the street, right? This Baconator chick, she's my first one that I'm a roast for the night. I ain't even gonna roast her. I'm just gonna say what I got to say. Okay. Thank you for that. Let me handle it right quick then. Thank you, Cheryl, baby. Appreciate y'all. All right, so Baconator across the street. Somebody said, can we moderate on Facebook? How do you do that? Hold on a second. I should have did this already. I don't even really know how to do it, but let me just see. Do anybody know how to do moderators? Let me see. I'll do it next time. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Do people know how to do it? The moderator thing? Hold on. I think I know. I got you, but I don't know it by heart. I don't know that information by heart, y'all. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just point them out to me. Just tell me on the Facebook one. I don't know how to do the moderator on the Facebook, y'all. Tell me how to do the moderator on the Facebook. Do y'all know how to do the moderator on the Facebook? Do I just go to Facebook and hit moderator? Like, how do I do that? Hold on. Let me see something. Yes, girl, queen. Donkey of the day goes to Mixed Styles. You are right about that. You are right about that. But if you see the comment, just click their names and block them. Okay, we'll do. All right, here we go. So Baconator across the street. Here we go. Let's talk about Baconator because let me tell you something about Baconator. Let me tell you something about Baconator. You best to believe she is in here, honey. You hear me? She is in here 100%. This girl live in my comments. I live in her head. So you best to believe. Somebody said to make someone an admin or moderator to your group, tap in the top right of Facebook and tap groups, then select your group. It's not a group though, y'all. Tap manage. So it's not a group. It's not a group. It's just a page. It's just a page. Select invite I moderate. Hey, give me the directions to where it's managed. Here we go. People with tasks. Okay. People with Facebook access. Hold on. Baconator. We're gonna talk about y'all. I'm gonna get first. I'm gonna get thrown off anyway. So you know the Baconator is in here, and as soon as I mention her name, she's gonna come running. She probably already in here right now. But anyway, here we go. We're gonna start because we having fun, y'all. This is all in the fun. But yeah, Dunker of the day is definitely goes to mix. You got that right. Y'all saying Ashley get up out of here, but I don't see her no more. Where is she? Let me get Ashley out of here, y'all. Where is she? Is that her right there? You have the nerve to look like RuPaul? Well, Ashley, child, that's your issue, not mine. Here we go. Ashley, block user. Ashley, your ass is gone. Ashley. Ashley, you gone, boo. You gone, boo. You gone, Ashley. You gone, Ashley. You gone, boo. I deleted Ashley, honey. Who else need to go? I got her up out of here. I got Ashley right up out of here. She said I look like RuPaul, honey. RuPaul must be cute. Shit. RuPaul must be cute. RuPaul must be cute. Hey, RuPaul must be cute. Anyway, Baconator. Okay, y'all, let me start. Baconator is still entertaining her audience by calling us over here 12 bitches and 13 hoes while live streaming our content because her audience don't want to hear goddamn thing she got to say, y'all. Retta, this is the people from across the street. Retta is still using her audience as a bedtime story. Y'all know her ass falls asleep on every live. Once she hit that Patron, it's night, lights the fuck out, okay? Shitty Chatty, another one from across the street. Shitty Chatty mask is slowly falling off. People are starting to smell the rotten shit that spews from her mouth. LaTruth. LaTruth keep throwing subliminals. Now he's throwing them at the kids, thinking he can scare them into being quiet. Said they gonna have criminal records before they become adults. Hell, he'll say anything at this point to avoid someone telling the truth. Kevin's girlfriend is actually carrying his wife's baby while he stays up at night, still trying to find a way to get Briana's money. Latoya is still lying to her followers. Got them over there speaking in tongues over a warrant she claimed does not exist. Jeannie, she feels betrayed, y'all. Jeannie feels betrayed after being rejected by a man running around wearing a curly wig. Tamika is still remaining silent while waiting on her court date. You can actually hear crickets. Sweet mom. She's still living with her mama in that tiny ass house in Connecticut. While she's sitting over there diagnosing everybody that she don't like as a narcissist. Everybody a narcissist. You a narcissist, motherfucker. We ain't friends no more. You a narcissist. You a narcissist. You a narcissist. Lupac got cussed the fuck out by a woman with no edges that chews on Newports. Angela D was mad at Bree because her son's father didn't take him on a back-to-school shopping spree. She was just mad, y'all. That's it. Just mad. Just mad. Bree Hive got her page back after it was deleted. She got her page back after Jenny gave all the glory to God for thinking that she's the one that got it deleted. Jenny was on there. I want to give her honor to God. I want to give her the honor to God. You got Bree Hive page deleted, Lord. It's on you, Lord. One up for you, Lord. I give the honor, the praise, and the glory to you, Lord. And then when she woke up this morning, she's like, God damn, God, I thought you deleted this shit. Shade Room is still throwing shade on them Bree haters that come to her page just to get stung. That's it. They come over there. They want to get stung. That's why they keep on coming. They want that sting. Let's talk about it with more. That's me, y'all. Goddamn YouTube streets madder than a mofo. Madder than a mofo for doing the exact same thing that they've been doing for months. For freaking months. They mad real mad at her for doing the same shit that they've been doing for months. They mad as hell, y'all. I'm gonna have another one for y'all tomorrow. See, I didn't know Scissorhands was gonna damn come on here. Well, I knew she had an interview, but I ain't do one for Silverhands. But I'm gonna do one for Silverhands. She can stay. Let me tell you. Let me do one right now. Mixed Styles is over there pimping them just so she can get her Red Roof Inn money for the weekend. Donkey of the day goes to Mixed Styles. Actually, Donkey of the day goes to everybody that ran over the Mixed Styles thinking that she was about to spill some tea. She cash app pimped y'all ass. Play with it. Y'all got pimped by Mixed Styles. Yeah. And don't come telling me about, no, you talking about people with disabilities. I don't give a shit. She a whole woman like I am. But she pimped their ass. They got straight pimped by Mixed Styles. Mixed Styles for the win. Mixed Styles for the win. Mixed Styles for the win. Y'all thought y'all was about to get some shit. Y'all could have came over here. I would have told y'all. If y'all would have came over here and said, what does Mixed Style have? I would have said, not shit. And guess what? You could have saved your $10. There was one girl in the comments said, wait a minute. I paid you a cash app and that's all you got to say? You ain't about to spill no more tea than that. Hell. She ain't got no tea to spill. I tried and told you. Y'all weak ass ran over there, boy. They probably canceled all their plans for the night. We gonna be in Mixed Styles and we gonna find out some shit about Nate and Briana. You bitches. You hoes. Somebody said, why they call you Nasty Nate? Because they bitches. I was trying to find you on YouTube under that name, and that's not even your name. Shaking my head. They so stupid. Girl, Tara, child, you funny. You funny. They over there, man, because mad because she didn't have nothing real, and now they're live with the brother. Child, the brother, his girlfriend pregnant by his wife, because you know he didn't do it. Shit, he ain't had time to do it. He up here saying, y'all wait a minute. This is what he tell his wives. This is what he tell his wife and his girlfriend. He says, Mixed Styles text about blackmail. Bree, she busted. Amora, look at Bree Hive's Sting page. They got the message that Mixed Styles. We been had the message. What are you talking about? That Mixed Styles text about blackmail, Bree. We been had that message. Let me see what you're talking about. But check this out. She lied and said she never blackmailed Bree. I don't even understand why she could lie like that. Like, why Mixed Styles? Why lie? You sat up here and said, I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Bitch, you whack. Why don't you tell them that? You said, look at Bree House Sting. We been had that. We been told y'all that she lied about that. I'm gonna read it, y'all. Okay, this is what Bree House said. She said, Mixed Styles, I was just told you releasing the tea. Release the part you blackmailing Bree for money through a third party people who you was mad at because Bree was talking to them. Hey, Bree's new best friend, she got to be quicker than that. I've been screenshot those messages that she attempted to delete today. It's crazy because I won't even gonna give anyone any text messages. Won't even thinking about a text that she sent me with Robert naked until she unsent it. Who gives a fuck, girl? I screenshot everything y'all should know that about me by now. But for the fake shit she done pulled, maybe I can hold that evidence to get what I need. And to be fair, I'm gonna let her name a price. And if I don't like the price she's trying to give, we're gonna have to try it again. She's so dumb. She's so dumb to fuck over someone that was clearly in her corner. She having to midnight. I've seen this message already. She having to midnight. Hold on. Hold on. To name a price and send it via Cash App. She need to pay me for being her secretary because I clearly wasn't a friend. I know she's reading my messages and don't try that, oh, she's blackmailing card because it ain't gonna work over here. Yeah, that part. Yeah, so this is definitely proof that, but we've been had that message already. So I don't know why Mixed Styles went over there lying saying that she didn't ask the girl for money. These hoes, I don't know what in the world is wrong with these people. They just like to lie. Like the other girl was like, Ishay, I ain't never asked nobody for money. Then people start posting all these cash out receipts that they gave gave Ishay, and she ain't say shit. These people weird, man. Weird. And then want to say a more liar, more over there. He's a habitual liar, especially Baconator. She's a habitual liar. That girl is a flea. Honey, wherever there's shit, she gonna be. Trust me, she's a flea. He made a post talking about his name has been cleared. Well, child, honey, clear your name, boo. Clear your name. He up here trying to harass the kids and all this bullshit now. Whatever, Joker. Clear your name. They talked about her. They are just being fake to get the tea. They are going to go back to doing it to the open when they find out that she has nothing. She don't have nothing. They should know that by now. If they don't know by now that that girl only wanted a few cash apps so she could get a red roof in room, then they crazy as hell. The opportunist Mixed Out was not in her corner, obvious. Shy Mixed Out. Hey, some people need money. That's why I said, y'all, I ain't trying to be funny. Somebody said something today saying Amora put people down with low income and she fat shame people, this, that, and the other. Listen, if I don't direct it at you, I ain't talking to you, okay? And all I'm saying is don't be friends with some needy ass bitches that's gonna blackmail you later. Trust me when I say that. Take it however you want to, but don't be friends with some needy ass bitches because they will turn their back on you, okay? Rita just told Mix to put her dogs in a shelter. Rita told her that. Hey, that's what women do. They can't take care of their kids. What they do? They put them in a shelter. They put them in. Hey, I grew up in a shelter. So if you can't take care of your kids, don't throw them away. Put them in a shelter. Rita said, put them in a shelter. That's some funny shit. Soon as the address you going up on charges, Mixed Out. Oh, Mixed Out told me that I better get on my knees and pray. And listen what she did. She had some attorney's phone number. And only thing she put is 803 because she live in South Carolina somewhere, whatever. And she put 803, and then she blocked out some numbers and then left the rest of the number and say, Nate, you better get on your knees and pray before. I don't know if she meant before I call my attorney or whatever. Mixed Styles, kiss my ass. Tell your attorney to kiss my ass too. How about that? You kiss my ass and tell your attorney to kiss my ass. The fuck? She thought she could go. Let me tell you something. First of all, Mixed Out, you should have been smarter than that. You go on your platform and try to call me out about something and say I should get on my knees. If I ain't getting on my knees and praying over the truth and his brother, and they got almost 1 million followers, what the fuck you think that you can say anything about me? See, let me tell you, she said my name because she know it's trending in these YouTube streets amongst these little, amongst this little small cell of Robert supporters, right? So I guess she said, if I throw out Nate, they'll think I'm cool. Bitch, you goofy. You goofy. You goofy, but you played them, which is good, but you goofy. Ain't nobody studying you. And let me tell you, after tonight, you know they ain't giving you no more cash apps. You know your ass ain't getting no more cash apps. Mix, let me tell you, you done fucked up on that side and this side. Girl, you done fucked up. You might as well get out the race. You ain't on no side. Hold on, Jay. I got to get some chapstick. The more and more I look at my lips, hell, I want to call my own ass ashy lips at this point. Y'all, I got to get something to fix these lips. Hold on. Hey, don't be hating on me. Hold on, I got to put the camera on before y'all see me in my damn undies. Hold on. Let me get some chapstick, y'all. She ain't got no side to be on now. Hold on, y'all. I don't want y'all to see me sitting in here with my undies. You know how when we be on Zoom, half damn dress. I got a shirt on, y'all. That's about it. I'm cute, but all right. Okay, y'all. Y'all can get off my ashy ass lips, okay? This right here is for them hoes over there. They call me ashy lips. Yeah, my lips was damn ashy, y'all. It's all good. Yes, please don't show your body parts, sis. Yeah, I know, right? It's all good. I'm not gonna do that. Y'all ain't gonna be putting shrimp up in the comments on my ass. I'm just kidding. Oh my God, y'all. Today's been funny already. This whole damn week's been so hilarious. They got pimped on the other side. The thing about it is, they got pimped on the other side, thought they was about to get some damn tea, and they got water. They got water. Now, the first live she did, she got off, and they were like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? No, you bring your ass back. They told her, we done paid you cash. Listen, they promised that they was going to get her Airbnb for 3 months. She said they got pissed. They all, somebody said, they over there clowning. I could have told y'all. I could have, yeah. Hey, listen, Retta, you should have called me. And another thing, if y'all want to know anything about me, I know y'all done look me up. Y'all done spent the $29 to look me up. Listen, all y'all gotta do is ask me. They probably mad as crap over there, and it's funny. It's so funny. They thought they was gonna have, and then some people got up on the panel and was like, hold on. I just need to know this, and I need to ask you this, and I need to ask you that, and I need to ask you that. Man, they asking her personal questions. What they asking her? Do you clean out your belly button? How did you become handicapped? How did you become homeless? How much money did you get from Briana? What did you eat for dinner last night? Somebody said, does she really like Jonelle? Does Jonelle really like her? Is Jonelle jewelry real? What's Jonelle's middle name? Did Jonelle really own a house? Does Jonelle own a car? Is Jonelle really 6 feet tall? Somebody said, oh, this is a long message. I'm just so sick of these negative energy talking down on an individual life who is allowed to live her life on her own. She is entitled to her right and wrong. Who is anyone to judge? I support my Black queen. We take a lot. We are the backbone to a man and her family and the leader if you are a single mother. I pray to God. I pray my God allows this woman to live. How many stones do she have to take? I know she is a lesson for some, but these people are obsessed over a life they can't have. Hey, go get something. You right about all that. You right about all that. Child, they ain't gonna let that girl live. They want to know so much tea. They want to know stuff on her. It's just crazy. They can say that they can say what they want about your lips, but the truth is coming out of your mouth, and they are mad. Child, mad. And I don't give a fuck what they say about my lips, child. But they was looking a little dry when I was looking at myself at this camera. I'm like, okay, you know. They said I ain't got no eyebrows. I don't. I told y'all when I first showed y'all my face, I'm gonna go get me some eyebrows, y'all. Not today though, but I am. I could have been had some eyebrows. I just be thinking about that damn pain. I be asking people. They said it hurt. Some people say it hurt when you initially doing. I don't like pain like that, so I'm gonna have to do something. I don't know. Take something. I don't know, but that's what I be doing, thinking about that pain. But I'm gonna get me some, y'all. Child, I'm gonna be up here looking cute as shit. That girl came on here and said I look like her grandma. Well, child, just like my grandbaby said, Grandma, you cute. You cute, Grandma. That's all I care, child. That girl talking about I look like her grandma. She probably needed some money. Mix on some Lifetime shit. Deranged lady online hunting for social media influencers to support stalk harass for cash apps while homeless trying to survive. I don't think she homeless, and let me tell you why. When she was on there, because I was in the nail shop listening to her ass, right? When she was on there, she says, hold on, wait a minute. Let me plug in my computer. My computer about to die. Where you plugging your computer in at, chick? The damn cigarette lighter? She ain't homeless. She punked them over there, though. I bet you they didn't gave her some money. Somebody said, do the shape and the tint. How long it lasts, Heather? They numb it. Oh, they do numb it. Child, I'm going to get me some. I told y'all I'm going to get the, I think it's called ombre eyebrows. I'm going to get some. Child, I be thinking about that pain, though. Them Asian women all the time be like, let me do your eyebrows. Come here, let me do your eyebrows. I tattoo for you. I tattoo for you. I be like, not yet, not yet. I'm going to do it, though. I'm going to do it. But I just be thinking about it's going to hurt. But I'm going to get them done. I don't give a damn what they say. If I got eyebrows or no eyebrows, hell. They can kiss it, shit. Me not having eyebrows don't stop shit. I had some back in the day, and what they don't understand, they may be in their 30s now, just because whatever they have now don't mean that they gonna have it in 20 years. When you start getting older, shit change. Shit, I'm gonna have some wrinkles and some shit going on eventually. Hell, it's all good, child. I ain't stunned them. Then somebody said that girl cannot be 50. She looked like she 58. Well, bitch, if I look 58, then damn it, I'm 58. Say whatever. Somebody said, I give her 58. I give her 57. Do whatever, boo. And it be so funny to me because it be the women that don't even cam up. How we know what you look like? How do we know what you look like? But that don't bother me, y'all, for real though. I ain't even trying to be funny. That don't bother me. Maybe if I was in my 30s still looking for a man, that may bother me. That don't bother me. Not one bit. I know who I am. It don't pay a bill in my house. One of mine won't grow back at all. Yeah, I had them shit. I lost them shit. I lost them. I ain't even had this when I was going through the chemo, child, please. I got edges though, y'all. I ain't got no baby hair. I ain't even going. It don't even matter. I don't give a damn about that. For real, I don't. 10-piece lemon pepper, 10 minutes. I don't even know what that means, but it must be funny. You make me want some lemon pepper now. Oh, thank you, Jacqueline. I appreciate that. Girl, they ain't gonna cam up with no makeup or no filters. Yeah, tell them to do that. Somebody said 58 still look good. I'm 58. I know that's what some chick told. Some chick said on Amber Live that she don't even that she said her black ass, you know, they love calling me black. And then she said she ain't even got no eyebrows. And she said she 50. She don't look nowhere 50. She look, I give her about 58. Somebody said, Amor, did you catch job post and delete about the shrimp? No. No. What'd he say? No. No, I did not catch that. He said his name has been cleared on YouTube. Thank God. Well, child. Whatever, child. He'll be over here tomorrow. What you say something else about me? Obsessed with this live is you, and that's why you here reporting. Okay, she said Boom Boy Jones. Okay, to Keisha Siplin. Everybody take a look at Takesha Sipler. She said, Boom Boy Jones. I don't even know who that is, y'all. And the only person that obsessed with this live is you, and that's why you're here reporting. LOL. Who's paying you to new here? Who got to report back to? Yeah, I don't know about that. Rewrite that, sweetheart. That one don't make sense. Let me see. Who's paying you to new here? Who got to report back to? Rewrite that one, Takesha. Girl, I don't know what you're talking about. They be mad, child. They be mad, child. When are we going to see the police reports? They coming. We trying to get all of them. Mixed out doesn't have anything with substance at all. You hear me? Child, tell her to try it again, child. Try it again. But anyway, y'all, what I wanted to talk to y'all about was moving on, right? Because, you know, let me see. Oh my God. I'll show y'all. We start talking again. I got to show y'all something. Oh, I think Takesha must wrote it again. Okay, hold on. Maybe she got a dictionary this time. Boom Boy Jones, you are the only one obsessed with this live, and that's why you are here. Who are paying you to be here? Who have to report back to? Okay, Takesha. So are you saying what you saying? Because it sounded like before you was trying to call me Boom Boy Jones. Are you saying Boom Boy? Oh, you know what, girl? Okay, girl, I got you. I got you. I thought you was calling me Boom Boy Jones. It's a real person called Boom Boy Jones. Why do you look like that? Child, honey, I'm a mix of my mama and my daddy. You hear me? I look like this because child, my daddy chocolate, my mama, you know, my mama got a pretty smile. My daddy got a pretty smile too. So let me tell you what happened. So one night about 50, well, maybe 50 years and 9 months ago, honey, they met, they was doing the do. Then the sperm came out, then the egg, and it, you know what I'm saying? And then they made me. So that's why I look like this, because I am a mixture of my mama and my daddy. Okay, now why you look like you look? I don't know. I don't know. Stay away from drugs. Because if you don't know how people look, then stay away from drugs. Stay away from drugs. I don't have time to tell you that. Somebody said, now reread that more. Reread which one, honey? Oh, I'm supposed to be showing y'all something. Hold on. Let me see if it comes up. Somebody said, Boom Boy Jones lick windows. Somebody said, the more they are talking about each other, the more they not talking about you, they talking about each other. Oh, is that what it is, child? They'll be all right, child. They'll be all right, honey. Oh, yeah, I got you, Takesha, baby. I got you, Takesha. I thought you was trying to hate on me. I'm like, before anybody come hate on me, please turn around and look at yourself. Because obviously, this is how I feel. If somebody want to come say why you look like that and all this stuff or whatever, it's actually something within them. You know what I'm saying? They must not like the way they look. I like the way I look. Shit. Yeah, I do. I'm sorry if I'm wrong for that, but I like the way I look. And you guys should like the way y'all look too. Who don't like the way they look? Y'all better stop playing. Let me see if I can bring this up right quick because somebody just sent it to me. I want to show y'all. Let me see if I can get it. Let me tell you something. The obsession is real, right? And there's one thing about a narcissist, right? I don't know a whole lot about narcissists. Thank you, Takesha. Thank you, girl. You my girl too. Thank you, honey. Somebody said, Amore, that's not what he said. Well, what he say then? Who y'all talking about? Oh, somebody said, Boom Boy Jones said, why do her look? I mean, Boom Boy Jones said, why you do her like that, not why you look like that. Oh, my bad, y'all. Well, who is Boom Boy Jones? I thought it was one of them haters from the other side. Y'all better let me know. Look, y'all, I'm sorry. Y'all know I can't, I see, might be homeless, but she is still wrong. You are beautiful. You are not ugly. Well, thank you, child. I ain't think I was, child. I'm telling y'all. Talking about somebody looks, but a more than got at least 3 rings. Yada. You better tell them that. Somebody said, somebody said, and she think that's something to be proud about. Well, it is what it is, okay? Whether I'm proud about it or not is life. It is what it is. You right about that, girl. I done got 3 rings. 3. Somebody said, what type of name is that? Let me show y'all this right quick. Now, I don't know a whole lot about narcissists, but what I do know is they try to copy off you. They try to copy off you. They imitate you. They try to do things just like you, okay? So, apparently, somebody said, and now I'm just here to report the news. Somebody said he want to look like Ja so bad because he wish he was Ja. Okay, I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm only here to report the news. But somebody said that he wished that he was Ja. He wants to be Ja so bad. Yeah. Well, but tell him instead of putting a wig on, he probably need to go get some mechanics fixed somewhere else. I'm just saying, hey, you might have to do some other stuff. Maybe go to Jamaica, and get something together or whatever. But look, what I got to say about this picture is, look at his mouth compared to Ja mouth. Boy, look like he'll give you a hysterectomy, don't it? Anywho, that's crazy. That's crazy. Let me start showing this picture. That's crazy. Y'all saw the picture. We already knew he was jealous of everything Ja do. Yep. It looks that way. When they can't win an intellectual battle, they start talking about appearance, a bunch of alley cats. That's exactly what happened. I first time I got on Joffy Live. The only thing they seen from was my mic muted? It said my mic was muted. Them folks got all that makeup on. with them long fake lashes, 3-pound lashes. Child, I don't know what's wrong with these people. I don't know what be wrong with these people. For real. But this is what I want to talk about. Somebody said they can't hear me. Y'all can hear me now though, right? But somebody sent me something. Janelle was part of the, he was. Okay, hold on. Let me look. Somebody want me to pull something up in my messenger. People just be doing the weirdest. People be doing the weirdest. It's my sound is going on YouTube. Somebody said they can't hear me on YouTube. Can y'all hear me on YouTube? Somebody said my sound is gone on YouTube. Let me know if y'all cannot hear me. I'll disconnect it and that's what I hear all day. Oh yeah, somebody said I'm on vacation. She's on vacation and she was on live for 12 hours on vacation. She's so weird. She's so weird. And they was over here online with me, on live with me for the 12 hours. Weird asses. Hold on, it's pulling up. All right, hold on. I'm trying to see how I can do it without I'm trying to see if I can do it without showing. I don't want to show who sent it to me. Let me just go to his page. Because you know how people be. They find out who you are. They're going to start trying to harass your mama, your daddy, your brother, and your dog. All right, here we go. They try to harass people, boy. They definitely don't want you to. They don't want you to support Briana. They'll come try to harass you, child. So I guess this must be a skit that Johnny L just did. Hold on. Shorty, that's it. It's only you and me. Fuck is you? It got to be another skit. Oh, okay. This must be it. Give me, put the gun down, fight me like a man. That's right, fight me like a man. Shit. Anybody can shoot somebody. That's what I'm talking about. Bag, give me some room. You don't know who you messing with. I'm gonna knock that yellow. Which one of y'all kicked me? Me. Okay. All right. Okay, put the gun down, fight me like a man. That's right, fight me like a man. That was funny. But was that it? What? Oh, my bad. Y'all funny. Let me see. I was supposed to read the caption. My bad, because I was like, okay. I know y'all got to tell me. All right, let me read the caption. Where you at, Journal? I don't get it, y'all. I'm lost. I'm lost. I might be slow, but I'm lost. Red caption, I'm lost. Somebody said they are pulling up your chat. They pulling up your chat. Pull up our group. Okay. I'm pulling up the group. I'm following the orders to try to figure out what's going on. I'm just wondering why these jokers think that I hold the power to tell people to do bad shit. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at. I said, one more tickle. He edited. Who edited? Janelle? It's Friday. Let's have a good time. Do you want to party all night? What y'all know about Sir Charles Jones, baby? What y'all know about Sir Charles Jones? Post it and delete it. Look in our group. Post it and delete it. Look in our group. Who did? Who posted it and deleted it? Who posted it and deleted it? Who posted and deleted it? What I'm looking at, y'all. What am I looking at? I'm in the group. What am I looking at? I don't see it. Okay, somebody said the original is in the comments. Okay. I got it now. I got it now. That is funny. That is so funny. Crazy, yo. Crazy, yo. What y'all want to do on Friday? Oh, I'm supposed to be talking to y'all. Oh, I got so much going on. I don't even know if it's necessary at this point to say what I want to say. I wanted to talk about the importance of moving on. You understand what I'm saying? Moving on gracefully. You know, when you break in a relationship, you don't have to sit around and try to slander that person, try to bring them down, try to break them down to their lowest or whatever the case may be. When you break up, just learn to move on. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that move on means to. I mean, Eminem twins watching you, Retta, too. The Eminem twins, the Baconators, watching me. Why the Baconators over here? Why they always gotta be over here? What you want from me? What do you want from me? What does the Eminem twins want from me? Somebody said, I know about that, Sir Charles. Y'all know about this Sir Charles Jones. Here, let's play some Sir Charles, right? Let's play some Sir Charles, baby. We ain't worrying about them haters. They want they people to see us. That's what it is. That's what it is. We about to turn up. We about to turn up. This is for the people that don't know about this right here, honey. Y'all ain't ready. I'm probably gonna get this video copyright strike. Probably. But if y'all don't know nothing about Sir Charles Jones, I'm about to show y'all, baby. Which one we gonna listen to? We're gonna listen to this one. Oh, now my young people, y'all might not know nothing about this. Hey, Walmart got a cool little commercial.
I remember one Sunday evening, I was sitting at home, and my best friend came over.
What y'all know about that?
And he looked at me with tears in his eyes. I ain't even have to ask him what wrong. He looked at me. He said, I didn't go to work today.
They gonna really call me a grandma after this
one. I follow my woman.
Somebody said play
to
better
the
words.
Traveling hotel.
Okay, I'm gonna play Friday in that one. I heard that before.
And I said, man, maybe you just ought to forget about it.
You just ought to forget
and
about it.
And he said, Sir Charles,
this
maybe you never
right
been in love.
The truth about the scene this part.
Or maybe you never felt the things that I feel for the little girl. All I know,
what I know.
And I sat there watching the tears roll down his face. And he looked me in my eyes and he said these
words. This is what he said to Briana.
I just can't let go. No. Just can't let go. No. And then he said, I never miss one day from work. Never deny.
Y'all don't know nothing about that one. Let's see if y'all know about this one. Better for worse. I think that's what y'all gotta slow life down, baby. Which one? Keep on rolling. Which one on King George? Which one on King George? So I said, I'm worried gonna be pregnant in the morning. Girl. Don't be wishing that on me. y'all know y'all need to quit. Nah, y'all, for real though. Let me tell you something. I love music. I really do. And you know what? Music will soothe your soul. You know what I mean? If you and your boo, if y'all just sit around just playing music, sip on your favorite drink, whatever that is, coffee, tea, juice, Coca-Cola, Patron. Hey, somebody said check your text. Okay. But oh, okay, child. Okay, child. Honey, music soothes the soul, child. Let me show you. Jay and I, just a little story time. King George, too long? Okay, I'm gonna pull it up. But a little story time. Jay and I would sometimes just put on music and slow dance in the living room, girl, for no reason whatsoever. Do you hear me? Just for no reason. We just would dance. Okay, I see too long. Is that what you said? Too long? All right, let's play it. Let's hear Too Long, baby. Is it good? It must be good. But we would slow dance in the living room, honey, for no reason whatsoever. I'm gonna just do it on this one. It didn't even have to be a reason. We just slow dance with each other.
I'm a paid actor, and this isn't a real company. There's no way to figure how fast you can hire on Upwork. With Upwork, you can post a job, get proposals, and hire all in the same day. We're getting projects done 3 times faster with a hybrid team because this is how we work now.
He said he got a good thing going on, honey. He can't stay too long. He said he got a good thing going on. Which one you said? Which one did you say? You said King George play U-Turn. Okay, U-Turn by King George. U-Turn. Where is U-Turn? Okay, let me do it like this. Okay. Let's see what he talking about. U-Turn, baby. Where you turn at?
Accusations Productions.
Well, let's Did he just say he was riding around in her car, basically wasting her damn gas? Come on, King George. What you talking about? He was turned in, baby. Make a U-turn, honey. Do that. Do that. Do that. Child. Somebody say, what does Adria say? She said, let's make an impact in a small way, helping women in need. We are, child. We helping women in need. Well, Amora, you look beautiful. People don't believe turning 60 is coming up in October. Oh, you turning 60? Girl, you look good. Want you back that thing up? Somebody said I'm breaking up. Maybe because I'm playing that music. Can you play Keep On Rolling by King George? All right, let's see. Keep on rolling. Let's see, baby. Keep on rolling. Let's go. These commercials, baby. These commercials, baby. Did he say you can't just have one woman, you gotta have three? Oh my God, did he say three? Sound like some Kevin shit over here, boy. Wednesday, 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 Saturday. What? Okay, what's up with this Saturday? No later than Thursday, Monday, Thursday. Couple more answers, and I'm gonna give you the answer. Couple more people can answer this, and then I'm gonna give you the answer. Thursday. I say Thursday. Okay, so the answer is Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday should be the last day. Somebody said Sunday. Wednesday. And let me tell you why. Okay, King George, that's my jam. Yes. So Wednesday should be the last day that you would accept a date for that week. The reason being is because if he asks you out before Wednesday, that means that you can fit him in because you're planning your week. But if he asks you out on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday for that same week, then he's going to know that you ain't got shit going on in your life. Okay? He's going to know if you are willing to drop everything that you have planned to go out with him, right? Men treat us the way we allow them to treat us, okay? A man needs to know that you had a life before him, okay? And that you're going to continue to have a life after him. Do not accept a last minute date. You are not thirsty. You cannot show him that you're thirsty. Even if you want to get out of the house, go out with your girlfriends. Make him think that you have to fit him in. If he asks you out on a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, that's fine. What you do is you look at your phone and you say, you know what? Or you even say, if he say, hey, can I take you to a movie on Thursday? You say, this Thursday? Okay, you know what? Let me look at my calendar. Let me find out what I got going on, and I will let you know, right? So you go home and you think about it, but you know you already go out with him, right? Because he asked you before Wednesday. He asked you Wednesday or earlier, right? And then you call him up and say, you know what? I can do Thursday, right? I can do Thursday. Thursday is fine. But if he asked you out on a Thursday, can he take you out on Friday, which is the next day? Hell no. You just told him you ain't got shit to do on Friday night. He should never know that your ass is bored and don't have no plans made on Friday night. If you are single, a man that know that you're bored, lonely, at home with nothing to do, he will lower his standards in the way he treats you, okay? He will lower his standards in the way he comes for you. He chase you, okay? You cannot. Yes, we can see your comment, baby. Yes, we can see your comment. Exactly. A man needs to know you have options. Exactly. A man needs to know that you have a life. Period. You have a life. You ain't dropping everything that you doing just because he asked you out. You are the prize. We as women are the prize. You understand what I'm saying? We as women are the prize. If you drop everything that you're doing just to go out with a man because he asked you out he meet you Friday morning and asks you to dinner Friday night and you say yes, please. No, you cannot say that. You cannot say that. Yeah, you did say Wednesday. Wednesday is the answer. Thursday? I was thinking Thursday for Saturday. No, hell no. He asked you Thursday, tell him you'll go next week. Say, well, you know what? I've already made plans for this week, but I may be open for next week. But don't do no last minute dates. You have to make him feel like you're fitting him in to your schedule, to your life. That's how men know if you really got anything going on in your life or not. You know what I'm saying? Don't accept a date after Wednesday for the same week. And even if you accept that date, once you go on that date, you know, I already told y'all, don't tell them too much about yourself. Listen more than you speak. Listen to him more than you speak. Don't go on the date saying, oh, my back hurt, my knees ache, my ankles in pain, I'm broke, I need to pay a light bill. Don't go on that telling him none of that bullshit. Tell your girlfriend that, girl, I'm broke is a damn joke. I'm wearing an outfit I wore 2 days ago to this date that I'm wearing tonight. But don't tell him that you're broke, you're about to get put out, you're about to lose your job, your ex-boyfriend knocked you upside the head. Don't tell him none of that. Answer his questions, but be very short with it, you know? Be very short with it. Listen to him more than you speak. And always, 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 you have to do this. This is a must. This is a must. You have to end the date first, okay? Do not let him say, well, tonight was, it was a great night, I guess I'm just going to call you tomorrow. No, hell no. You end the date first. You end the date first. Even if you feel like it's about to end, you end the date first, okay? I'll answer that in a minute, sure. I'll answer that in a minute. But you end the date first. So you just say, you know what? Tonight was wonderful. I had an amazing time. But I got to get up early in the morning because I have a meeting to go to, or I have to get up early in the morning because I got a soccer game to go to, or I got to get up early in the morning because you busy, okay? You busy. Do not let him end the date first. Do not let him tell you the date was nice and he needs to end it. I mean, he got to go for whatever the reason. Hell no. You need to end it first because guess what? He's going to wonder, what is she running back to her house for? Who is she going to see? Who got her attention? Then he gonna be wondering, well, damn, did she like me? You got to keep them guessing, especially when you first meeting them. So somebody said, and have your own money to pay your own way in case the date doesn't turn out the way. No, D. Hell no, D. No, 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 no. I cannot agree with you on that one, D. You can have your money. You can have money, but do not pay for the date. Hell no. He needs to pay for the date. Okay? He asked you out. You do not pay your way. You can take your own damn self out or go with your girlfriend. He wants to go out with you. He needs to pay, and including the tip. You don't tip. You don't open your purse. Now, you got it. Of course, you know you're going to have it. Hopefully, you got it, right? But you ain't about to pay. No, stop trying to make men think that we ballers. We know if we ballers, we ballers. But we don't have to go in the relationship making them think we got it. We ballers. No, they pay. You do not open your wallet. They asked you out. Don't start that shit with paying and showing him, I don't need no man, this, that. You do need a man. And you know what I mean by need. I don't mean need, but he need to pay the meal. He need to pay the tip. You need to know what you're working with. If you paying half or you paying your way and he paying his way, you setting a precedence for him that, oh, we just gonna go Dutch. Hell no. He paid it all, okay? He paid it all. You just show up. He asked you out. You are the prize. You got to treat yourself like you are the prize. We are the prize, okay? If you ask me out, you damn right you paying. Somebody said, in 2023, do you think you should tell your new friend about your past? Your new friend like the date? Hell no. Are you meaning the date, Cheryl? Are you meaning tell your date or your friend like girlfriend friend? But if you're talking about your date, hell no. Hell no. 2023, 2022, 2020. No, you don't tell them. No, you listen more. Hell no. I will let you know why I asked that. No, you do not tell. Why, Cheryl? Let me tell you, do not tell him. Not yet. Hell, he ain't nobody. You don't even know if you gonna be on date 3 with this joker. He a stranger. You gotta treat him like somebody you absolutely do not know. He don't need to know nothing about you except for your name. And hell, at this point, you might want to tell him a nickname. You understand what I'm saying? You need to listen before you start, in my opinion, right? I ain't no counselor or nothing, but I do feel like I'm experienced in relationships, okay? Ain't no relationship coach, but I should be one. To be honest with you, I wouldn't start telling a man about my past and opening up to him until I know we about to be married. Do you understand what I'm saying? I need an engagement ring, a proposal, or something. You're not about to find out that I got knocked upside the head and all this other stuff until I know that we're about to be an idol. You understand what I'm saying? No, he's just a boyfriend or just some dude you just met. Hell no. No, he don't need to know nothing about you. Now, if he asks, what happened in your last relationship? Now, this is my opinion. I would say, especially if it's early on, it didn't work out. It didn't work out. We were at 2 different levels, in 2 different mindsets. We weren't equally yoked. We both weren't aligned. What he wanted, I didn't want. What I wanted, he didn't want. He don't need to know that, he cheated on you. He knocked you out. You cheated on him. He got mommy daddy issues. He don't need to know all that. He does not need to know all that. Let me tell you how a man be wrong. Somebody said the reason why I said that because I ran over my husband because he made me mad. They may use that against me. You ran over him. No, don't tell him that, girl, ever. You hear me? That need to go to your grave unless he find an article. Unless he find an article that says Cheryl ran over her ex-husband, I would never tell him that shit. Like you don't have to tell him everything, girl. My husband would not know unless you called a charge. Did you do time for that? Girl, you a trip. She said, hey, Cheryl, that's probably why you still single, baby. Don't tell him you ran over your ex. No, don't tell him shit about your ex. Don't even bring, if he says, hey, were you ever married? Yeah, I was. Mm-hmm. So what happened in that relationship? It didn't work out. We weren't aligned. That's the best answer. We wasn't aligned. What he wanted, I didn't want. What I wanted, he didn't want. It didn't work. If you start off a relationship, somebody said you might want to keep that to yourself, Cheryl. When you start telling them about your past relationship, they will use it against you. That's why it's called past. Leave it there. Mona, right there, girl. Let me put that up here. That's it right there. They will use it against you. Trust me, you can talk about the freaking weather. Let me tell you the best thing to have conversations about. First of all, grandma said, listen more than you speak. on your dates, okay? The first 3 dates, just listen more than you speak. But if he asks you questions, or if you find yourself needing to talk about something, talk about the weather. I can't believe it was 103 degrees today. Woo! I love the hot, but I can't wait till it dropped back down to 89 degrees, because 89 degrees feels amazing. Something like that. Or talk about a trip you've been on, maybe. You know what? When the last time I was in the Bahamas, I went to this place, I went to that place, and it was amazing. Have you ever been to the Bahamas? Find out, do they have a passport? You understand what I'm saying? You can find out about a man and his mindset by just asking him simple questions. You know what I mean? Where all have you traveled? What was the best place you traveled? You know, do you like cold weather, warm weather? Where do you see yourself? And I ask, if it was me, I would ask questions about retirement, because see, you could think about now, but I want to know what your potential is. I need to know, do you have retirement potential? Because you might be cute today, right? You might be cute, look good, this, that, and the other. But when you turn 60 and 65, are we going to have income still coming in? So that's the type of questions, if I was single, that I would be asking. How long have you been on your job? Oh, you own your own business? Oh, okay. So you putting money back from the 401? Which plan do you recommend? I mean, I don't know if I would just come straight out and say that, but I would beat around. I would get it out of him. Which plan do you recommend? You do 401s, you do, whatever. Which one do you do? No, Cheryl. Okay, I see. No, honey, if you dating, you do not tell him about less is better. That's right, Teresa. Less is better. But you do need to know what type of retirement potential they have, because you don't want to get with someone and when they can no longer work, y'all both broke, busted, and disgusted. And I'm just being honest on that one. I'm being honest on that. You do not want to just sit there and just get with a guy. Oh, he got a good job. He got a good job. Okay, he got a good job. He's been on that job for 20 years. What is going to happen when he leave that good job? Do your job offer benefits? Does your company that you work with offer benefits? That's easy. That's an easy question to ask. Oh, okay. You've been on that job for 20 years. Oh, well, what's keeping you there? You love the job. You love the people. You love the benefits. I mean, what is it about that job that you love that you've been on for 20 years? Talk to him, like, I don't know if I would say that on date 1, but if you find yourself interested in him and you want to continue on, yes, I need to know your retirement potential. A lot of people don't think about that, but I need to know your retirement potential, because I need to know when you start working at Dolly Madison, where we going to be. If you get hurt at Dolly Madison, are we going to be good? Period. Cute today and broke tomorrow. Girl, I love it. Cute today and broke tomorrow. Yes. Yes. So I definitely wouldn't tell him, well, I put my ex-husband in the hospital. I got another husband. Did you tell your next husband that you put your ex in the hospital? I mean, after you to start dating for a while and maybe you got the ring, or, you got the commitment or whatever, then, I say it in a joking manner. You know what I mean? After I know that we about to be together, yeah, I might say it in a joking manner, like, well, I'm just saying, it wouldn't behoove you to put your hand on me or cheat on me, because, but I would find those things. I would even ask questions about what's his take on his stance on women. How is his relationship with his mom? How's his relationship with his sisters? How's his relationship with his kids, if he have any, right? I would even go as far as, what did you buy if he has a daughter, right? So what did you buy your daughter for her birthday? Oh, I ain't buying nothing. Oh, you didn't? Okay. What did you buy for Christmas? Need to, like, what type of gifts do he buy? Is he sentimental? Is he compassionate? Is he a Scrooge? I was married to a Scrooge. Joker just didn't. Joker said, "Why you wake up smiling? Ain't nothing. What you happy about? What you waking up smiling for?" I'm like, why am I waking up? Who asked you why you wake up smiling? You got to know if this person is a Scrooge. And then you got to say to yourself, do you want to be with a Scrooge? Do you want to be with somebody that's always mad? God dang. Some days I want to have fun. Some days I want to laugh. Why do I have to be with somebody that's always grumpy? Have y'all ever met someone that's always grumpy? Don't nobody want to be with somebody always mean mugging. What's wrong? Nothing. Okay. What's wrong? Nothing. All right. What's wrong? I said nothing. I don't want to be with someone that's always grumpy. Hell no. We got to laugh every day. Every day. Something. It don't matter what it is. We got to laugh. Me and my husband be right here trying to scare each other. Like literally. Hiding behind the wall. Him coming in the house. And I'm like, rah. And you would think that he would know that I'm going to do that. He do me too. We be scared of shit out of each other around here. Seriously. You got to have fun. You got to dance. You got to joke. You got to just have fun. Do what you do to have fun. Yes, he knew. And he knew by the second day. Woo, Lord, child. I don't know if I would have told him by the second date that I put somebody in the hospital. Lord Jesus. Somebody said, you know what's, that's some real stuff. That's important to know. Child, it is important. People use your past against you when they get mad or they enough to just let you, just to get you. Yeah. Yeah, my ex used my past against me. That joke. I definitely pay attention if he's an active parent or not. Yes, girl. Yes, honey. If he have a child, I will say, if you're interested. Now, if you're not interested, I wouldn't ask him about his child on the first day or whatever, you know. But if you're interested, if you find him cute or whatever, you know what I mean? And if you want something to conversate about, say, do you have children? How many kids do you know, how many children do you have? Find out, do he like children, you know? I would even say things like, you can ask him, you can find out if he's an active parent, you know, I'm not saying this is the only way, but ask him, say, you know, if his, you know, he has a daughter or whatever, who named her? Who named your daughter? Was it you or was it her mom? You know what I mean? Just to see if he have anything to do with it, you know, because some men don't give a shit. They totally hands off. But some men do care. Look what Tim done said, y'all. My mom always said, see how the guy treats his mom. It would be an indication of how he would treat you. In a way. Yeah. Well, let me tell you. That's true to a certain extent. But some of these men weren't raised by their mom. Like my husband wasn't raised by his mother. He was actually raised by his grandmother. So I would say, instead of mom, I would say, see how they treat the person that raised them. Because my husband has and shows more respect for his grandmother than he does his mom. He don't cuss her out and stuff like that. He don't disrespect her, but he shows way more respect to his grandmother than he does his mom. Married 7 years and happy, honey. Okay, girl. D said, look at this joker. Look what Tim said. Most of the RH followers look like they work security at Save a Lot. Cha. I never dated a man that didn't take care of his kids. I would not. That has to be in the woman's rule. Not date a man that is not taking care of his kids. And don't let them give you no excuses about, like the other day I went to the barbershop and the guy told me he said he was 56 years old. Okay, that's fine. He was 56 years old and said he has, I don't know if he said a 9 or 13-year-old. Let's just say he said 9. He told me that he don't have a relationship with his son. And I said, why? And he said, because of mom. And I said, well, you know that, you know, there's legal remedies that you could take to see your son. He said, well, I think he said 13 or maybe 9. I don't know. But he said, my son, he said, she's brainwashed him so much that my son doesn't want to see me. I said, let me ask you a question. I said, you saying that she brainwashed him so much. I said, do you actually go see him? Do you take him out? You know, what do you do? He said, I kind of just, you know, said, oh, since he want to listen to everything his mom say, I just threw my hands in. Then you can't blame that on the mother. You cannot blame that on the mother. My thing is, if your child 9 years old or 13 or whatever the case may be, he's still underage. Okay, he don't want to see you, but you his dad. He gonna see you. He's gonna see you. I wouldn't let my 9-year-old make a decision. If I was a good dad, if I was a dad, and if I wanted to be a part of my child's life, I'm not just gonna sit here and say, well, he said he don't want to see me. No, little joker, get your butt in this car. You still gotta be the parent. You still gotta be the parent, and then you gotta show them that you want to be a part of their life. You don't just blame it on the mama and be like, well, he listening to his mama, so I'm just gonna wait till he turn 18 and then I'm gonna tell him everything. Whatever man says that is a weak father, weak man. Okay, she did this, she did that, but guess what? You show that child that person is lying by saying you a deadbeat, by not being a deadbeat. You don't even have to tell them that that person is lying. Show them. Show up. Because guess what? If the mom is saying that you are a deadbeat, the child gonna grow up one day and be like, well, damn, if he a deadbeat, why he come see me all the time? Why was he in my life? Why was he around? Why he care for me? Mama, what do you mean by a deadbeat? Mama, what do you call a deadbeat? Mama, he was there. You can't just sit here and make excuses, especially saying shit like, I'm going to tell him everything when he turned 18. Dude, no. That child's not going to want to see you at 18. You're going to be a stranger to that child once that child turned 18. You got to step up now. You got to set the, I don't like the mom, I don't like the dad. You got to set that apart. Set that aside and think about the child. So when he told me he doesn't have a relationship with, and then he said, well, she live in Wisconsin and I live here. I said, okay. You ever thought about going to Wisconsin? I'm not moving to Wisconsin just to be around them. I'm not with her anymore. I'm not moving to Wisconsin. He doesn't want to be a part of his child's life. And then I said, let me ask you this. If she live in Wisconsin and you live here, how did y'all end up meeting and having a child? Oh, yeah, I used to live in Wisconsin. So you left after the child, you know, was born. Oh, no, I left after we broke up. Okay, well, you did that. And not saying that you can't leave, but if you're going to leave, have a plan in place to still be a father to your child. Somebody said, are you a man? Miguel, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not sure if you blind, but no, I'm not. Are you a man? Are you upset about you know, not having a relationship with your child? Is that what it is? That's right. One monkey don't stop this show. Timothy said he'd rather wear wigs like Jeffrey Dahmer instead of taking care of his kids. That's a shame. Oh, he's a woman. Miguel is a woman. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. You know, some people names are unisex, you know. I don't want to judge. So Miguel is a woman. Hey, Queen. Miguel is our queen, y'all. Hey, Queen. My guy now has a thing with the letter E because that's what his name starts with. So all the kids' names have to start with that letter in a sense. My son did that. He got a Jordan, Jamira, and a Jaslyn. That's what some people do it. My son, all J's. His name is Jamie, but I call him by his middle name. But that's his legal first name. His name is Jamie. His first daughter name is Jordan. His second daughter name is Jamira. His third daughter name is Jaslyn. All the J's in the house. J's in the house. Are there any J's in this house? Please don't let them distract you. This is a beautiful live and message. Thank you. Thank you. Sometimes sometimes it happens, There is absolutely no excuse for being an absent parent, Heather. You got that right. No excuse. None. I look at it like this, and I think most mothers look at it like this. I don't think that daddies look at it like this, but most mothers look at it like this. That is your responsibility. God assigned you, right? Because let me just say it like this, right? We are all God's children. God gives us, because our children are God's children. They really don't belong to us. They belong to God, right? But he assigns that child to you for you to care for that child until that child is grown. God has given you this child to care for until they become of age to care for themselves, right? So how can you take something that God has given you, right? God has assigned to you. How can you say, God, I don't want it. I don't want what you just gave me. I don't want this assignment. I don't want this mission. I don't want this responsibility. The thing about that is, if God gives you something for you to care, for you to nurture, for you to teach, for you to mold until they become an adult, and you say, I don't want that, you think he's going to give you other blessings? You think God just going to keep on blessing you? He going to keep on giving you stuff? No, he's not. And even if you think that you have it, you have something, it may get taken from you. If you don't want the responsibility of the gift that God gave you, and that's taking care of the kid that he assigned to you, what make you think God is going to allow you to keep all the other blessings that he's giving you? I don't get it. I think that we should, women, that's why I say 95%, 99% of women, they look at the child as their responsibility. And I say 95, 99, whatever, because there are some deadbeat moms out there. There are some deadbeat moms that don't care, right? But some men, some, not all, don't look at it as their responsibility. They look at it as the mother's responsibility. They don't look at it like, I have a responsibility to this child. I need to be there to help guide, lead, mold, encourage, teach, love, respect this child. It's also the daddy's responsibility. Period. but more dads tend to be okay with walking away if they are not with the mom. It's easier for them to. The connection is not the same. I don't think so. I think the connection is different. If a man is with a woman, I think that he will, without hesitation, love on his child with no question, right? But when him and the mom is not together, not saying that he don't love his child, I'm just saying I feel like he has to put forth more effort to do so. It's easier to love them when they're in the house with you, but now you got to go get them. You got to pay for stuff, right? You got to pay the woman that left you or you left her and y'all ain't together no more. You got to pay her money. You grow animosity and that type of stuff. But there's some men that say no matter what, I'm going to love my child if I'm with this woman or not. But most men, nah. They feel like it's work. There is no excuse. He is not getting his girls, especially baby girls. She is 10 minutes away. Police stations are a great meeting place. That is true. Remember when he sent Desharia the Drop It Low video and she still, to this day, won't watch it? That joker wants you to... It's funny how some people want you to support them, but they don't want to support you. It's okay. I want you to support me, but I don't have to support you. My brother and his new wife meets their children's dad at the police station every other weekend because they both wanted to be in the children's life and wanted it to work. The police station is a safe place. Yeah, it is. I agree. And you know what? If you have to do that, after a while, you may not have to do that no more. You may not have to do that no more. You know? Meet at the sheriff's office, at the state trooper's office. There is absolutely no reason why no one should be a deadbeat. None whatsoever. Woman or man. Now you're cooking for a 63-year-old queen. She is now in school, so he can use the app to say he will pick her up from school and drop her off for school the next morning. He never has to see Bree. It's so many options. There are options, especially when you're 10 minutes away. Oh my God. 10 minutes away is almost living in the same house. Almost. Hey, babes. What you doing? You want to come say hey to everybody? He said, why not? You said what? Oh, Lord Jesus. And anywho, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, that is a red flag too. You're right. Not all moms are good moms. Not all moms are good moms. I know a few. I do know a few. And they say, hey, Jay. He wanted her to share that on her page. He wanted her to share what? Oh, yeah. The video. Like Rodney King said, can we all get along? Of course. Of course we can get along. Of course. Of course. Somebody must be coming in here listening to the music. The music that we played a while back. But anywho, I am not gonna stay on live long tonight. I jumped on a live earlier. Her name is T, but it's I think the YouTube channel is Antonio Stevens, I think it is. She's a very positive young lady. Y'all should definitely go follow her on YouTube. She's a definitely positive young lady. I told her when I grow up, I'm gonna be like her. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and talk. I talked about mixed styles. I talked about, well, we talked a little bit about the moving on gracefully. You know, that's what you should do. You're in a relationship. You know, yeah, they're going to be, I say in the beginning, it's going to be hard feelings, but eventually you got to move on, baby. You can't be mad forever. You just can't be mad forever. It ain't good for your soul, baby. It ain't good for your soul. But I love y'all. I'm going to get off this live. And I will chat with y'all later. Make sure on your way out that you hit the thumbs up button. Hey, LaShonda or LaShana. See y'all later. It is Friday. It's about to be 9 o'clock. And, you know, it is what it is. What time is it at? 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 o'clock where y'all are. Well, some of y'all. And some of y'all, it might be 11 o'clock. So go hug on your loved one. Put some music on. Get your favorite drink. And have a good night. Good night, y'all. Love y'all. That's right, Yetta. Thank you. Y'all want to hear that? All right, somebody want to hear this. Let me pull it up. Hold on. I know y'all know they're gonna be mad at us with this one, especially if they from the other side. Y'all know the other side be deep up in here, boy. Hold on, let me play it from the beginning. I can't wait till the video come out for it.
Nigga thought I was fucking on this bitch. Whole time it's another nigga fucking on this bitch.
How he gonna stop Briana do?
It's been months and they still fucking with this shit. They won't leave me alone. Kitty, turn me up. I heard he won't fight with me, but he ain't got no motion.
Let me in the video.
What the fuck you smoking? They talk shit on the internet. I bust your head wide open. Man, cause I made posts about your bitch. I was just joking. Stepping on these niggas' neck, and I know you ain't like that. Briana, that's my dog. I could've helped you get your wife back, but now she with another nigga. I know you don't like that. Gucci and Chanel be lit, but that won't bring your life back. Business was all the business that we had until you mentioned me. I don't even know you, bitch, so why the fuck you dissing me? Bragging about your cars and all your money don't mean shit to me. Your problem was with Bree, not me. I know that nigga stressed behind that pussy, now that Bree gone.
Bree gone.
It's been months and they still fucking with this shit. They won't leave me alone.
Won't leave me alone.
Bree be on expensive trips, feed you some potato chips. Me and my dog is cool like that. We don't discuss relationships. Sweaty niggas holding me. I could never hang with them. They say they exposing me. I'm still doing my thing on that. Can't ride in a Uber, baby. I can't stand emotion. I swim with the sharks, baby. I live in the ocean. Can't let these bitches get to me, so baby, keep me focused. Tell them money don't mean shit to me. You know that shit be bogus. If I wanna fuck, I would've said, you know I stand on that. I stick for the ones I love, so bitch, you better not put your hands on that. Sell a nigga head just like a car, bitch. I put bands on that. Yeah, and bitch them facts. I know that nigga stressed behind that pussy, now that Bree gone.
Bree gone.
It's been months and they still fucking with this shit. They won't leave me alone.
Leave me alone. He should have said, it's been months, but they still talking about it on YouTube. But Bree gone. Bree gone. Bree gone. Bree gone. Good night, y'all. Bye, Foxy Lady. Bye, Rose, Lamar, Andrea, Heather, Patricia, Monique, Natasha, Cheryl, Rachel, Yetta, the Magician, Heather, LaShonda, Anita, Mona. All right, y'all. Good night. I'm about to go to sleep because the husband is coming in here. Good night, y'all. See y'all later. Peace in the Middle East.